just give us your thoughts.
You've got to start to use your heads. You play football with your heads. Can we not knock it? Do I not like that?
Right, well, hello and welcome to episode 23 of Can We Not Knock It? Sorry, Konnichiwa. Right, we are going to play the first 3 games of the season. How have we got on in pre-season? We've won all our pre-season friendlies. No problem. Finances are 584,000 in the bank. That goes up and down like always draws at the minute. Can't work it out. Got 2.3 still to spend and 30 grand in the wages, so we're okay there. Dynamics, pretty good. A couple of players wanting to leave, but they wanted to leave anyway. And the young centre half, I have not let him go. I may well let him go at the end of the window. I need to play a couple of games first and see how we're getting on. What is worrying me is the homegrown status, and he has got that. Just trying to load my spreadsheet. There we go. Okay. But other than that, support's pretty good all round. We did get that end of season thing in the end. Last season. In fact, we could do... No, we can't do it because I forgot to get it out in the recycling bin. I recorded it, but the bloody sound didn't work. So anyway, you didn't miss a lot. This is the season that matters. So we've done the finances. So transfers, what have we done transfers wise? Well, Chase, you know about. Kenametsu. Yeah, where have you gone? You're in the reserves. I've not sent you out on loan. You know about he was the one who went down on loan, came back. Matsunga, yes, it's a Hugo, yes, but not this fella. So we've spent 700 grand on a centre half who's got great potential and great stats. He comes out for the Rain Men amongst us at 11.34 overall and 12.33 just as his greens for a centre half, because we were selling Bradrich, which we did. So I got him, but I put 2 offers in and the second one came through. I didn't think I'd get this fella for 1.3 million centre half. He's even better. So I ended up buying 2. I didn't really need 2 centre halves. Anyway, he comes out in the 12s overall. He's an absolute beast of a player, and he's only 21. 6'3", 2-footed, marks tightly, stays back at all times, unflappable. I got big hopes for him. And then I signed just a new right winger, Saito, from Ashima. He looks quite good. He's got 11 acceleration, 13 pace. It's good crossing to play on the right. Out went Kodama, who cares, on loan. A lot of loan players basically, but the big one was did it class as last season? I don't see Bradrich. We let a lot of people go out on a free. Oh, there he is. I'm sure there's only 2. I didn't see him then. 1.6 million because he went to South Korea. I got 2.5 million from him if he stayed in Japan. But his release clause was 1.6 for clubs abroad. So that's what we've done. We've got to put a couple of centre halves and a right-sided winger in. I did need a new right back, but I couldn't find that fella for love the money. I can't remember what his name was. Kemotsu. He's a right back. Okay, well, you are the new right back because Ituaki is a pain in the arse and he wants out, so now we can get rid of him. Have I put a substitutes bench and team together? Yes, I did. Okay, so our first fixture is, we don't know who we've got in the Champions League yet, is against Kobe. But before we do that as well, one last thing. Season preview. Right, so we are 300 to 1 to win the league, and I predicted to finish 17th. I think that's what that means. Kashima, that's the job I really want if we're going to stay in Japan, just because I love the badge. They're a big club as well, but man, I love that badge. So just look at club info. Our media prediction actually is 14th. Okay. I think they're wrong. So the team we're going to start with is Naruse, Fukan, Teruyama, Takamoto, Barezo in goal, Nakazawa, Matsumoto, maybe. Oh yeah, he's got to be because everybody else is injured. Sakurai, Yoshimura, Saito and Matsunga. Because that's the other problem we were going to come to, is there's a couple of our rivals, not even big rivals, trying to sign Park Jae-young. I've been refusing it and he doesn't want to go. I think it's Shima that wants him. Shimizu, I wasn't far off. But they've bid 4.8 million now and the club have accepted it because they can't turn it down, which I'm not happy about. So we may have to, here we go, homegrown already. Find another centre forward from somewhere. But what we're going to do about this? Hatta, there's the one that's missing. He's normally on the bench. So the fact that I'm having to think about this four now, where it was a foregone conclusion last season, is a problem. And our youth intake and our prospects are awful. So I'm thinking we either win the Champions League here this year or we try and do it somewhere else, because we will not have the youth intake for a good few years to stay competitive at the top. I just can't see it happening with that homegrown rule, because there is just nothing coming through. I'm constantly asking them to upgrade stuff. Very rarely do they. They've done it once, but that's what we've got to try and, it wouldn't be a bad save as a single save. Oof. But we want to try and win the Champions League and move on, don't we? So I just don't see it happening here. Long term, unless we do it this season. So we're going to put our all in for that. Go on, because I'd like to win the league as well. I'd like to win everything. It's nice South Africa wasn't completed it. Nice to complete Japan, but that would mean winning 4 trophies this year or staying for a lot longer. So we'll see what happens when our contract runs down. We won't sign a new one. We'll see how the season goes. I'm sure we're out of contract at the end of the season. We might get offered a big job in Japan, or see if we can't get a job in Korea. Or maybe Australia. Though they seem to have some strange rules as well. When I looked. Right, Nakazawa into Matsumoto. Sakurai, Yoshimura. Sakurai still yet to score for the club. Sakurai. We give the ball away and the counter's on. But Fucoin gets back. Centre half, that's why we pay him the big bucks. Nearly signed Drama instead of Saito on the right wing, but he wanted 11 grand a week and that wasn't happening. But we have got room for a foreign signing if we need one. More than one, actually. Especially if we lose Park Young. But he might turn him down yet, because he said he didn't fancy the move because he was looking forward to playing continental football. So, but 4.8 million is a lot of money. If I can find someone to compete with Matsunga on the same level. Oof, Sakurai nearly with his first goal. Wins us a corner. It's no 7-0, is it, like last year? But predicted to finish 14th. I think that's a bit harsh from the press, don't you? After last year, finishing third. You think we're going to get 14th? Well, in my opinion, we've strengthened the squad. Especially at centre-half. I mean, I've got too many now. So that's why I was thinking about letting that young kid go. But I need a homegrown. But he's not going to get near the team. If I could pick one, I'd sell Chase, even though we only signed him in the last window. So I think he's going to get the ump about not getting games. Oh, Sakurai's put Matsunga through. He's probably offside. Yeah. I mean, it's been all us. Have yet to have a shot, but we haven't really looked like scoring either. And the keeper had that one save to make actually from Sakurai, didn't he? We'll do a few more episodes of this season, so you get to get a bit more of a feel of the players. Oh, well intercepted by Sakurai, Yoshimura, crosses it in, hacked away again. Nakazawa brings it down, lays it back to Takamoto, end of the highlight. Why Yoshimura, not Sir Hugo, you ask? Just had a really good pre-season is all. I mean, he's our man of the match at the moment. He's been playing really well. So, gone with form. We got a few injuries pre-season, but not many. Nothing major. Which has been good news. Oh, that's a speculative effort from Matsunga. Yoshimura over the bar. Is it tipped over? It looks that way. Half hour gone. Still can't find the breakthrough. Good header from the corner. Saved, and we're performing well below XG at the moment. And here we come again. Saito now. New signing on the right. Matsumoto. Sakurai. Nakazawa into Matsumoto. Saito now. Turns. Ooh. Well wide for Matsumoto. How have we not scored? Well, because we haven't been creating clear-cut opportunities. It says we've had two. I don't remember two clear-cut chances myself, but still. Sakurai, Nakazawa, Matsumoto, again from miles outside the box. You would think we got shoot on sight on. We haven't. We've actually got work into the box on the tactics, but heaven forbid they listen. Corner swung in, far post, and finally Yamagata scores a goal through Takumi Fukuin, the new centre half, the one that was mega money, the one that's an absolute baller. He's off the mark on his debut. Come on, lads. Let's let this be the season. He's finished second last year. These did. Not had a shot yet. First one. Off target. Let me try and build up at the back. The goalkeeper through to Naruse. Down the line to Saito. Inside to Matsumoto. Inside again to Matsunga. Spirit of the attack. Back out wide to Saito. Takes his man on. Crosses it over. Yoshimura's at the far stick. Heads it over. I mean, I'd like more goals. Clear-cut chances, but can't really complain at that term, can I? So happy with the number of shots that we've had. They've made a substitution. Referee. We've got Park to come on. Let Young if we need him. Everybody getting good ratings. Tokamoto. Stuck in a corner. Gets it back to Sakurai. Back to Nakazawa. It's 3-on-3 there in that corner. He's had to come all the way back to the centre half. He gives it him back. Nearly loses the ball, but gets it to Fukuin. Naruse in space. Can he cross? He can. Yoshimura, fast stick. Let it down. Keeper gets across. Scoops the ball up and it remains 1-0. This has got 1-1 written all over it. That's a good ball out wide. He's in so much space. Oh, he's been given so much time and space in the box. How have they not scored from that opportunity? Dear me, everybody just stood off him. We'll see this corner and then we'll make a couple of changes, I think. Great tackle. Fukuin, the goal scorer. There we go. They're playing a 4-4-2. Let's bring Park Jae-young on. And Imba. That's more fitness. And I'd like to bring Hugo on, and that's also fitness rather than performance. Nakazawa. Hugo. Back to Nakazawa. Tries to play parking, and he has done. Somehow he slipped the defender, and a shot on target, and that's why we don't want to lose him. Matsunga hasn't quite got that in him yet. Rayman statistics tell me that Matsunga is actually a slightly better player, but my eyes tell me that he's not as good as Park Jae-young up front. Oh, I thought we'd let one in then. Better player. Rayman statistics tell me Matsumoto is the third worst player in the role I'm playing him in, centre midfield attack. But goal scored and performance, he's far outperforming his XG at the end of last season, so at the minute it keeps his place. Oh, well done. Oh, well done. Well done, Park. Saito now into the box. Pulls it back, but it's a poor ball. Naruto's never going to get on the end of that. Got Naruto running up and down this wing like there's no tomorrow, and all of a sudden everyone's in treacle, and now I mean, and what a save from the goalkeeper. Holy shit, man. I don't know how. This game should be out of sight. I'm telling you, it's got 1-1 written all over it. Look at the space. Gotta close him down. Well done. Away now. Come on, big lads. Got two big monsters now at the back in the air. Oh, well done, Saito. Couldn't get Young away, which is unfortunate, but if we can get there first there. Oh, Sakurai, you've got to be getting to that first, mate. You've got to want it. Oh, they've got the crossing. Deflected wide. Don't really know what to make of this performance. Statistics say we've done really well, but the actual, when you see the shots, if it's a proper visual representation of the stats, then we've not really had the clear-cut chances it says we've had. I mean, well done, Hugo. Unlucky there, you didn't keep the ball. Oh, my days. I saw the net rattle and that. I thought that was definitely in. Another corner for us, though. Hugo. Come on, let's score off this, lads. What's it going to be? It's near post. Hugo. Back to Takamoto. He's got to score. Yes, get in. Finally. Let's bring Hatter on. Lovely little ball there, all the time in the world to pick his spot. Oh, Sakurai's injured. Mate, on your debut. 。 . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Oh my days. What a tackle. Can he run it off? Hampered. We'll take him off in a sec then. Here he is now. Takamoto into the box. Back to Hatta. He's got space for himself. I thought he'd have a dig there. We've got nothing else on the bench. Oosh. I had to put a fullback up there. So Hugo the free kick, Hatta far post. Over the bar. Oh, that's lovely. Yamagata Park. Charge down. Oh, somehow they've got it back. Don't you dare. Come on, we want this clean sheet now. Remember, these finished second last season. And we haven't really given them a sniff. We're still pushing for a third. It's a great ball from Hatta out to Naruse. Saito didn't come off. Well, who the hell did he sacrifice? Oh my God! I brought him on for the midfielder. I made a mistake. I was one off. Oh, I'm bleeding hellfire. I've been playing with the midfield, full back in midfield. I left the winger on. That's a terrible, terrible error. That's because I'm going to have to adjust my monitors over Christmas and position them on some different brackets because they're just at a distance where I can't read with my glasses on and I can't read what it says with my glasses off. So Hugo now. I might need reading glasses as well. I mean, comfortable in the end. That's the opening fixture. The night before the league kicks off proper. Their manager didn't want to talk about it. Sakurai's out for 2 days. Centre-half scored on his debut. Takamoto was on form. Praise that up. Yamagata was keeping an eye on. Yoshimura, he can. Daft press conference. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Well done, everybody. Right. We are going to come back for the next game, of which I do not know who it is. We're playing Yamagata in the next one. How about that? On Wednesday night. Okay, well, we're back for that. Hopefully, we'll still have our striker. See you in a sec. Right, well, welcome back for the second game of the episode. In the meantime, in the 4 days, Young has decided he's going to stay and not take that move. I thought that's probably the way it would go. So I've offered him a new contract. Make sure we keep him at the club. That's all that's happened. So he's straight back in the side. Now I know he's not leaving because I was worried about him getting injured in the last game. Brazeo, Naruse, Fukuin, Teruoyama, Tokamoto, Moto, Nakazawa, Matsumoto or Iba. I'm going to go Yumiba, Sakurai, Saito, Yoshimura and Young up front. I'm just thinking about my bench while I was talking. That's why that was crap. I've got to keep Hatter on there because he's homegrown, so he's got to stay. So we've got 2 midfielders and only 1 winger. Man, I wish I had 9 subs, even if it was only 5 from it, or more, or 11, or 12, whatever. Look, some leagues. It's harsh leaving Takai out off the bench completely. Some of these players don't deserve to be dropped. Some of them all stand for being on the bench, but not in the team for a while. Pick up where you left off last time. I downplayed that last victory while we were watching it, and I've thought about it since. It was the fact that we weren't fluid. I think we played well enough, but we weren't as fluid, I think, is what was missing. That's what we can be. So we're away from home, up against Yamagata. That's how you pronounce it, which is probably not. But then I'm not the best. What are you doing? Sakurai. Kick-off highlight. For instance, like Yumiba, I'll call him Yumimba, and there's no extra M in there, but maybe I am dyslexic. I don't think I am. They just called it stupid when I was at school. Right, Nakazawa, Sakurai, Yoshimura. Given away. I just think I'm lazy is a problem. Fukuin, Saito. He's pushing on down the right wing. Can he pick somebody out? Yoshimura's at the back stick. He wins the header, but it's over the bar. Players that aren't playing now are definitely going to get used, because I mean it was hard to put a full team out twice a week last season without having the Champions League thrown in as well. I really don't see where we're going to fit all these games in. We're going to have a few of these daft weeks where we've got to play 3 games in a week, or probably another Saturday, Sunday again. You've got to win that. You've got to win that. Well done, keeper. Well, I'm pretty sure he's put that in his own net, but... Oh, Jay Young with the free kick. It's the wall. Tokamoto. Swings it in. Far stick. Headed away. Daily Campbell. Look at a few with double-barreled names, or at least 2. Well done, Iba. See, I have to really think about it. It's like a simple name. I have to really think about it. Tokamoto. Say Jay Young gets up hoist, actually. The beast. Oh, we not give a penalty away. Give over. Give over. Oh, he's absolutely blared it wide. Oh my God, that was so wide. Can we get to see that again? No, oh, gutted. That's one of the worst penalties I've ever seen. This is a tougher game than I expected. Right, Nakazawa. Tokamoto, down the line to Yoshimura. Inside to Nakazawa, back out again to Tokamoto. Back up the line to Yoshimura, he's away. He's got one man on him. Can he beat him? Checks back. Tokamoto, inside to Nakazawa. It's these three playing amongst themselves. He takes a shot. It's tame. And it's saved by the son of Isildur. I think that's what their keeper was called. Was it Aragon? It looked like it. Corner again. Short one. Nearly fucked it up. I'm going to fuck them short corners off. Yoshimura. Penalty. No. Won by Naruse. Sakurai just about gets there. Love the desire, lad. Naruse again. Into Saito. What can he do? Gives it away. Tackled again by Naruse, and we've got the throw in. Wasn't really much of a highlight, was it, that? It was just a scrapping at the top end of the pitch. Digging. I mean, we have controlled possession, to be fair. Should have said that if it was an option, but I hadn't looked at the stats. Sakurai, Tokamoto, Yoshimura. Although, it's a kick-off highlight. Although, to be fair, that option about controlling possession wouldn't come up if you hadn't done it. And my understanding is it's important to praise controlling possession if that's what you're trying to do. So if you're playing long ball football but you've still had all of the ball, and then you praise them for keeping possession, well, that's contrary to the tactics. Oh, he was never going to get there, was he? Sakurai. Fairly long kick-off highlight, that one. Big club these must be, 25,000 in attendance. I know we just picked these to third place last season. So we've had a tough start. Team that finished second and the team that finished fourth. And we've got Osaka next, and I think they did quite well. That's trouble. He's blared it. Okay. We'll start looking at making a change. Let's start by bringing Zihugo on. Let's also bring Matsumoto on. And I'm going to bring the forward on as well, Matsunga. Perform well off the bench, lads, and you'll get a start next game. You're playing for a start here. Half hour to go. Right, Naruse. Crosses it over for Hugo. Gets a header in, but it's tame. And Aragon, son of Isildur, or heir of Isildur, whichever it is, collects the ball. Hugo. Come on, Hugo. Crosses it over to nobody. And then on the counter. It's 4 on 4. No, it's 5 on 4. It's a save. Great header away from the corner. That's the defending we like to see. Okay, pumped out wide to left back. Tokumoto brings the ball forward. So Hugo under pressure. Sakurai, Matsumoto. Saito now. Ball over the top, picks him up. Matsumoto in space again. He does find space, that fella, in the box. Man could find space in the single bed with Gemma Collins. Saito. Awful ball. Well, we're still in this game. We could concede at any moment because I think these are just as much in the game as we are, if not a bit more. I think they've been probably a little bit better value. Oh, that's trouble. Oh, it's top fisting from the keeper. And it's away with Saito, and now we're on the break. Can we make the most of it? And Matsunga, he's held the ball up a bit too much there. But still. Oh, good tackle. Tokumoto mops up at the back. Sakurai back to Teriyama. Tokumoto. Teriyama again. Tokumoto. Nakazawa. Oh, well played. To Hugo. Oh, it fell to Nakazawa, but he's just deflected off everybody. That was a chance. Oh, Nakazawa, no. Not like this. Oh, I'll give a penalty away. Unfucking believable. We defended like lions and then give another daft penalty away. Fucking hell. Fuck off. He's not going to blast it wide again, is he? Oh, 85th minute, lads. Or 86th minute, rather. Oh, that's so annoying. It's a tough one to take, that is. I don't need to see it again. It's a tough result to take, that. Well, we've got a corner at a death. I don't know what to say to now at full time. Don't want to be too harsh on them, but I don't want to let them off either. Oh, don't do a short corner. Don't do a short corner. Oh, I'm going to fuck these short corners off. Oof. No, I'm not. I'm going to keep them. If that had gone in, I'm keeping them now. What do I say? I don't think there's any need to go for the top one. That's supersonic shout at them. I don't think we need to start absolutely wailing into them right at the start, do we? Okay, right, well, I'll do the press conference then, and then we'll come back for the game at home against Osaka. And what a disappointing result that was. See you in a sec. Right, well, we are back for the next game against Osaka. News is Young has signed his contract. Bad news is Hatter's pulled his ankle ligaments in training and will be out for 2 weeks, so now we need to find a new homegrown player for the bench. Someone that's likely to play. So, again, this is harsh because at centre half, this is why I've kept this centre half. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on, let me have a look at Kosaka. I think I'd rather Kosaka came on the bench as a fullback. There we go. Oh, yeah, okay. Which means then we've got to remove Hatter and we can pick Leo Takai. Do I make any changes? Do you know what? I'm actually going to play him. And I'm going to drop Yoshimura for Hugo. These haven't had the best of starts. But again, we looked quite good last game defensively. We didn't really give a lot away. A couple of penalties. But I mean, from open play, we didn't give too much away. There was no need for either penalty. One was an handball jumping up for the ball. And the other one was when he was going nowhere when he was tackled from behind. But otherwise, we've looked good apart from going forward. Is that snow on the pitch or is it a bit threadbare? 3 games into the season, it shouldn't be threadbare, should it? But it is February, so it could well be with frost or snow, maybe. Oh, and so Hugo's got himself an injury. Well done, lad. Look at the space Nakazawa's got to pick somebody out, and that's the best he can come up with. Dear God. Hampered by injury. What's he done? Knee injury. Fuck's sake. Oh, but Young's done him. He's 1-on-1. Not anymore, he's not. Oh, is that a penalty? Oh, no, he's just lost the ball. Mate, that's rubbish. What a tackle, though. Oh, Yamimba. Kane. Saito. Nakazawa. Tokamoto. Yoshimura. That's a great ball. Oh, he couldn't get there, Young. But it's fell to Tokamoto. Can he pick somebody out? Yoshimura. Oh, it's a terrible ball. Saito. Takai. God, walking it in. Yoshimura eventually walks it in. Very chuffed with that considering he was dropped. Is that all the highlights we're going to get? No? Okay, here's another one. Right, Naruse throws it to Saito. Yumiba turns, crosses it over for Yoshimura, he can't get there. Tokamoto picks up the mantle down though and crosses it. Oh, it's got to be. Score it. Oh my god, how is it not a pen? How is that not a goal? I mean, we've dominated this first 30 minutes completely. Young nearly through again. Just keep an eye on that battle line now, I'm telling you. Great challenge. He's having a monster. Young up front with his pressing. Well covered, and we'll give away a corner. Probably their first. It is their first. So this has got goal written all over it then. Brazo comes for it and claims it easily. Great decision from the keeper. And we're back again as we pick up the ball in midfield with Nakazawa. The ball was out right, but you're too late. Sato had made the run for you. Here he is now, checks inside. Around the corner to Naruse. Crosses it over. Yoshimura comes in late, the far stick. This looks like it's going to be a far post corner. Yep. I can just tell by the way the players are lined up how I designed it, what it's going to be before they take it. Well, I suppose I should as I designed it. Got something stuck in my throat in a minute. Right, Ryan. Trying to cause us trouble down our left. Well, down their left, down our right. And somehow it's 1-1. What the actual fuck? That's their first shot. I can't believe that. Well, I can. Their first shot of the game. Look how many players are unmarked in the box. I count at least 3. We don't look like in very good form at the moment at all. Young. Yoshimura picks it up. Just slams it against the defender. That's your half. I'm happy. Am I? I've said I am. I don't think I am. Well, I mean, yeah, they've done all right, but let a Saf goal in, I suppose, so yeah. Right, kick-off highlight done. And not a lot happened in second half. Right, Yoshimura, Nakazawa. I've got to admit, Yoshimura's been involved in everything since he came on. So Takai, Young, Yoshimura, Young again, goal. What a finish that is. Oh, you're going to disallow that, you pricks. Don't you dare. Oh, it's a goal. If you come straight over the replay, it's a goal. It didn't look off. Oh, near post. Great finish. That's what he, even though, like I say, Matsunga comes out better statistically, that's the sort of shit that he doesn't do that Young does all the time. Goals out of nothing, great finishes, physical presence. No, I did toy with the idea of starting the season with Matsunga, and when that 4.5 million bid was accepted, I was like, well, I don't want to lose him, but Matsunga's a better player, I was thinking to myself, statistically. And then, but you look at how many goals Young scored last year. I can't take Sato off because we haven't got a right winger on the bench. I can give Matsumoto a run out though, so we'll do that. Also, the left back is blowing out his arse, so let's put this young kid in. He needs football might still get a match rating, and that'll only do him good. With injury time, he might just get a match rating. I suppose I could have shut up shop, but I actually think we're better than these, so I'm going for another goal. Put it to bed. Oh, we couldn't get that round the corner then to Sato. Could Young. Probably going to regret that now. As here they come. Probably grab their second shot and score. Oh no, they've had 4 shots now, have they? Okay. Well done, keeper, that's all I'll say. Right, Kosaka, what have you got, lad? What have you got, lad? Show us what you've got. Taco, it's through to Young again, who wins the ball, or nearly post through to Matsumoto, but the defender gets it away. That was dangerous, that was then, to be fair. Great last ditch defending. Their defenders played quite well actually. Some of these last ditch tackles. Taco with the corner. Comes back to him. Back to the centre half. He didn't want it there. Another centre half with the ball where he shouldn't. Where I don't want him to have it. Worries me. The other centre half where I don't want him to have it. There we go. Dispossessed, because you got your centre half trying to play football as I'm trying to run back. Let's make another quick. Oh, look at all these tired players. We'll move Matsumoto there and bring Sakurai in out of position in midfield there. Oh, this is nice. Go on, Young. Oh my God, he's missed. Oh, offside anyway. He didn't know that though. Keeper comes and sweeps up. You didn't really need to kick it long there, really. You need to keep it short, but still. Because if they'd have won that there high up the pitch and you're so far out of goal, you're leaving yourself open. Oh, Young again. He slides in Sakurai. Oh, that could have been his first goal for the club. He's missed again. And that's the final whistle. And that was hard fought, but a win nonetheless. And we don't look like total winning team at the moment. That was a good win, but long way to go. Hugo out for 2 to 3 days, can live with that. Kosaka makes his debut. Young was brilliant. Post-match press conference about to begin. Well, I'll do that on my own. So when are we coming back? I don't know, to be honest with you, but it's not going to be one of these ones where I don't come back to all the way down here. It'll be fairly soon. We'll wait on the Champions League draw and see what that looks like. Maybe come back for a Champions League game and a couple of league games, or just Champions League. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, thanks for watching, but it'll be soon. Thanks for watching as always. Leave a like if you like. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And until next time, ta-ra a bit.